what I'm gonna tell you from right from the beginning. If you're clicking on this video out of curiosity, I'm telling you from now, pick up Kingdom. It's one of the it's hard, fam. It's one of the hardest things I've ever read, to be honest. I don't like reading a lot of shit, but when I picked up Kingdom, I was like, yeah, this is the shit. All I'm gonna say to you is, if you're a fan of Dynasty Warriors, I urge you read this shit. Yeah, this thing goes in. It's hard, fam. It's live. It's a live shit. I won't lie to you. If you're a fan of Dynasty Warriors, pick it up. I don't know what else I can say to get you into it. If you're a fan of large scale wars, old school wars, no guns, none of that shit, just fucking huge people with fucking mad power, big swords, big maces, warhammers and all of that shit, pick this shit up. You will enjoy it. I guarantee you will enjoy it. Onto this chapter though, what I'm gonna tell you from now is that Ten's strategy, her quick wits, has come into play. She planned it from the night before this war started, that Ryokoku, was that how you may say his name? Yeah, Ryokoku should come at the precise time. There's a precise time. He couldn't have just came in right from the beginning, or like in the middle of Shin and Gaimi's fight, because Gaimi would have clocked on and would have probably retreated from the battlefield before Ryokoku and Shin's unit will have time to, like, basically Ryokoku will catch him off guard and have time to slay Gaimou, and then onto the headquarters. Like, there was a precise time that you had to come in, so he wouldn't clock, and you would like fucking like, so he wouldn't clock and we will have to like retreat back to the headquarters. What basically what I'm getting from this is that the plan had flopped because his strategist has clocked on, or someone from his strategist has known, like, wow, there's reinforcements coming from the back, trying to or from the side, trying to cut in, trying to slay Gaimou, and it's been clocked on. What else has happened in this chapter is that Shin has called out Gaimou, but like, obviously we know his strength is like beyond human. Like, he's taking Shin to the limit. Then again, Shin is also giving it back to him, so it's not like he's completely dominating Shin. And then Shin like probably clocking on that, wow, this power, it's not that deep. Like, it really isn't that deep. He really isn't on the level I thought he would be. So he called him out on basically saying that, wow, are you sure it's because of your strength that Rampart and Uki chose to avoid battle with you, like head-on confrontation? Because the strategist before was like, wow, even Rampart and Uki chose not to take a head-on assault with Gaimou, because obviously his power is immensely huge and shit. Shin's basically calling me out like, maybe it's because you're not worthy of an opponent for them to come head on at you, and that triggers something in Gaimou's memory. It was just basically Yuki's basically like, you're a rampaging bull, but you've yet to mature yet. Yeah, you haven't taken the step that is needed for us to even consider you to be a worthy opponent. He told him to confront him when he's matured, like giving him a reason for him to kill him, basically. Not a fight, not a reason for him to fight him, but a reason for Yuki to kill him. So basically Gaimou was not on their level at the time. He was not on their level. What I'm getting from this is that Gaimou was the pussy of the era. Like, no matter how big he thinks he is, he's spouting that bullshit that how he's been the same as fucking Yuki, and he's the same as him, he has the same mentality as him, and he's like, war isn't that beautiful. Like, this ain't a romance, fam. This is war. You fight whoever is in your way, whoever's the obstacle. You get there, you fuck their shit up, you leave. You don't pick and choose who you fight based on their power level or how they are. You have to just kill them. If the enemy is in front of you, if there's someone blocking your way, you have to kill them. But the way I see it, if something is blocking Uki's way, or even Rempo for that fact, they will slice it down. So what I'm getting from this is that Gaimou Gaimou, however you say his fucking name, was nothing to them. He wasn't even in the way of them winning the war. He was just there. He was just there, yeah. And if at the drop of a dime, they could have just taken him out easily. That's what I'm getting from this, because in war you take out the people who are in the way or who are stopping you from reaching the headquarters of the enemy base. Obviously, if they're just skipping Gaimou time and time again, that means he was a nothing. He was nobody. That if they actually wanted to, they could have just cut his head off straight away. It would have been simple and it would have been easy. That's what I'm getting from this, yeah. So Gaimou, he was a nobody. He's hyping himself up. He's been hyped up, and then just to be brought down by Shin, that wow, you're nobody. The main thing about this is that they are reaching Guhumei's fucking name. Obviously, this is new manga. I know the name, but wow, I only know the names of like the big shots. Guhumei is probably a big shot of way, but I don't really give a shit about him, so I don't know his name that well. So I'm assuming his name's Guhumei, if I'm saying it right or correct. They're approaching headquarters, yeah. Rikoku, Rikumi, yeah. Rikumi, fuck. Can't even say his fucking name properly. Their names in this shit. Rikumi, the Rikumi army, Uhon, Kyoka's unit, they've all reached Guhumei's headquarters, yeah. So roughly about 10,000 men, or roughly about 13,000 men have reached Guhumei's headquarters. They're coming for his head, yeah. They're coming for his head. It's peak. It's peak for Guhumei right now, because he's just sitting there. Oh yeah, fine and dandy. The fire dragon's handling this. He just found out, wow, Elshi been slain by Uhon, yeah. Elshi has been slain by Uhon. We're getting to some good shit, because if I'm not mistaken, Uhon, Shin, and what's the other guy's name? I forget his name for right now. But Uhon and Shin are already 5,000 man commanders, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, the next step is general, yeah. With Uhon already slain a general being, and it makes it even better that he's part of the past, like he's part of the way fire dragons. If he's taking one of them down, he's already on his way to becoming a general. So what I'm getting at is, at the end of this arc, Shin will slay Guhumei or Gaimou, however you say his fucking name, or Gaimou. Is it Gaimou? I think it's Gaimou. I think I've been saying it wrong this whole fucking review. I think his name is Gaimou. Let me check. I don't know. I can't remember, but I think his name is Gaimou. Obviously, I think Shin, by the end of this arc, will slay Gaimou. Yeah, he will slay Gaimou, and at the end of this arc, when they're giving up the rewards and that shit, I think Shin and Uhon will become generals. By the end of this arc, I think they will become generals. So they're just a step there. It's a stepping ladder, basically, a stepping stone to becoming a great general. I think by the end of this arc, they will be generals, no doubt, no doubt. Uhon has already secured a general's head. All that's left is for Shin to take Gaimou's head, done and dusted, the generals. By the end of this arc and in the beginning of next arc, there will be generals already. So yeah, it was a great chapter. It's a great chapter. They're heading on. They're like basically right at the headquarters of the enemy base. So yeah, it's a great chapter. Got great progression. Shin's unit now is good. We already know that Lieutenant Kyokai and her little dispatch are already at the headquarters. Uhon's at their headquarters. Rikomi's army is at the headquarters. Shin's on his way to the headquarters. It's getting deep, it's getting peak, yeah, it's getting real peak. So yeah, it's a great chapter. That Kingdom shit, pick it up if you haven't. I urge you, it's great shit. It won't be a waste of your time. If you like Dynasty, like I said at the beginning, pick it up. It's great, yeah. So yeah, wow.